We've got some big news coming out of the AI world today. OpenAI just dropped a feature that honestly could completely change the way you get work done in ChatGPT. It's called Projects, and it's all about bringing some serious order to your AI workflow. Okay, be honest for a second. Is your ChatGPT history just a total mess, a long, chaotic stream of conversations? Are you always, and I mean always, hunting for that one specific chat or re-uploading the same file for the 10th time? Yeah, that frustration is exactly what this new feature is here to fix. So what's the solution? Well, it's called a project. The best way to think of it is like a dedicated workspace or a smart folder for a specific task. It's one single container that holds all your related chats, all your files, and even your custom instructions, all together. Say goodbye to that digital clutter. All right, so let's dive a little deeper. What's the real problem that projects are designed to solve? Well, it's pretty simple. It's all about putting an end to those scattered, disconnected chats. You know the drill, right? Before this, if you were working on anything that took more than one conversation, it meant you had to do a lot of repeating yourself. You're constantly re-uploading your source files, reminding the AI of the specific tone you want, and just digging through your history to figure out where you left off. It was just not very efficient. And the whole idea here is to create a single source of truth for whatever you're working on. By putting all the related stuff, your chats, your files, your instructions, in one place, you're building this persistent context. So the AI always knows exactly what you're working on, no reminders needed. And what you get from that is a much more stable working environment. You can actually pick up right where you left off, even if it's days or weeks later, and get way more consistent and reliable results. Why? Because all that necessary background info is already there, just waiting for you. Okay, so you see the benefit, right? But the big question is, when should you actually create a project instead of just firing up a new chat? Well, it really comes down to the kind of task you're tackling. Here's a super simple rule of thumb. If your work has any kind of ongoing context, use a project. This is absolutely perfect for things like long-term research, a big writing assignment that's going to have multiple drafts, or any kind of planning process you do over and over. Basically, if it involves a bunch of different files and conversations, it belongs in a project. And I mean, the uses for this are just incredibly broad. If you're doing research, all your sources and notes are right there together. Writing a paper, every single draft in all your reference material lives in one spot. But this goes way beyond just professional work. Think about planning a big vacation or managing a job search. It's a fantastic tool for organizing any complex multi-step thing you're trying to do. And you know the best part? Getting started is so simple. You just find projects in the menu on the left, give your new little workspace a name, and then start adding your stuff. You can even drag and drop existing chats right into it, which is a great way to clean up your history instantly. But it doesn't stop there. It's not just about organization. There are a couple of more advanced features here that are frankly total game changers, especially when you need to focus or work with other people. Okay, check this out. There's a setting you can turn on called project-only memory. So normally, ChatGPT can kind of pull context from any of your past conversations. But when you flip this switch, the context gets completely locked inside that one project. The chats can only reference other conversations and files within that same project. So why is that so powerful? Well, it lets you keep clean, clear boundaries between different parts of your life or work. You can work on a super confidential client proposal without any risk of context from your personal trip planning project accidentally bleeding over. It's all about focus and separation. And for anyone on the right plan, this gets even better. Projects become collaborative. You can actually share an entire workspace with your team. Everybody works from the same set of files, the same instructions, they see all the updates in real time, and they contribute to the same conversation history. It totally eliminates that headache of managing a dozen different copies of the same work. So there you have it. It's a whole new way to organize, focus, and collaborate inside ChatGPT. Now, it's a pretty simple concept, but it's one of those things that could fundamentally change how you take on complex projects. So with this new level of organization right at your fingertips, the real question is, what are you going to build next?